We just landed in Bangkok. It is now 8 p.m. Hi, good evening. Hi. Okay, there we go. That's our first Thai meal. So here we have the satay, which is basically this kind of peanut sauce. Oh yeah, and there we have the papaya salad, the medium spicy one. Let's see how spicy that actually is gonna be. And I don't remember the name of this, but it's a pad thai. Okay. I'm now joining Val for breakfast in a restaurant close to the place where we're staying in the hotel. I slept a little bit longer than Val and he decided to already go for a walk, so I'm joining him now and getting some coffee and some food, and then we'll explore a bit more of the city. Now at a bazaar in Bangkok, and let me show you around a little bit what kind of things you can buy here. So let me show you. Okay, we have some shoes. This is a shop that is specialized in keychains. That's lovely. Keychains, bags, textiles. Ooh, there's some street food here. Oh, and here we have a shop that sells jewelry. There's a lot of shops actually that sell jewelry. It's actually really enjoyable here to walk around because it's fully pedestrian. It's different than what we know from the Indian bazaars where we've been last year, where basically you have scooters and motorbikes and all sorts of traffic everywhere. Here it's really just pedestrian, so it's an extremely enjoyable shopping experience. So we're almost at the end of our first day in Bangkok, and the last activity that we're going to do today is we're going to watch a Muay Thai match. But there's a stadium where they actually do a lot of these Muay Thai fights and shows, so we're going to see one of them. Super exciting. Amazing. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for Muay Thai? Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Family Muay Thai!
Oh. He got so lucky.
Yeah. We just came out of the Muay Thai match and it was a lot of fun. I'm getting beaten up here. Unfortunately, my camera ran out of battery halfway through the show, but well, I've been filming with my phone instead. But yeah, no, it was amazing. It was a lot of fun actually. It was really funny because they had a lot of like entertainment. I don't know, they had like a muscle cam, another cam that was bottoms up, and people would drink their beers bottoms up, and we were just praying to not be the ones filmed because we were like, no, we don't want to bottom up our beer.
She was actually praying to be filmed and she won a t-shirt. So.
I actually won a t-shirt! I won a t-shirt! Actually, I usually never win that sort of things, but here at the Muay Thai arena, I won a t-shirt. Anyways, absolute recommendation. If you're in Bangkok, go see a Muay Thai match. It's really, really cool. It's a lot of fun.
It is.
Hello and good morning. This is day 2 in Bangkok. We just woke up a little tired still from the jet lag. We're in the street close to our hotel, trying to find a nice little place to get some breakfast and some coffee, and then we're going to do some more visiting.
One thing to do while you're in Thailand is going to a floating market like this one, the Klong Bang Luang floating market, which is around Bangkok, 15-minute drive more or less from the city center. And this one has a particularity, it's not really a floating market per se, because the stalls are actually on the side of the market. But one of the perks of this one is it's open on weekdays, which is pretty rare. Like a lot of floating markets around Bangkok are only open on weekends, and it's also a bit less touristy. Let's go discover.
So we're now at the Artist House, which is a cafe slash store where they sell creations from local artists. If you see here, you have some nice pins. And we have some postcards here as well. In the Grand Palace in Bangkok, and it is absolutely stunning. Since you have to actually wear long pants and long sleeves, a lot of people were not prepared for that, so they have to buy long pants somewhere. And the choice of long pant styles is very, very limited, so literally almost everyone is wearing elephant pants, and I'm gonna give you proof of that. We have a whole crowd. So we have decided for our last evening in Bangkok to pass by a more modern area of Bangkok, because most of the time that we've spent so far was in old Bangkok. So we took a bus and took about a 20-minute drive to the MBK Center, and this is where we're now, and like the vibe is really, really different. It's yeah, again, very modern, and actually it feels like there's different levels. So you have obviously ground floor over there, then the level where we're walking now, then you have a metro there, and you also have obviously buildings there. So yeah, it seems like there's different dimensions to this place, which is actually pretty cool. Walking around close to Nana Station, and the vibe is just so cool. Our hostel.
There you are.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. After a little walk in the city, it seems like there might be a bit of a storm coming up. Let's see. It's a bit windy. So we're in our dinner in Phitsanulok and waiting for some nice food here. We just went to a random kind of local place that we found on Google Maps. It was super well rated, so we just kind of went here, and it's only locals, and even the waiters don't really speak English, which is lovely because then you know it's a real local place. We took some noodles and some fish soup. Unfortunately, we were at a restaurant tonight for dinner, but turned out that the food was not as good as we expected. Unfortunately, it was not really a good taste. So instead, we actually went to the street food market and got some noodles and some sausages. These are actually pretty nice. We're now in the Sukhothai Historical Park, in between the ruins of what used to be part of the ancient capital. I'm standing right here in Wat Mahatad, which used to be a temple, and it's dating back to the 13th century approximately. It's just beautiful to see what people built back then. I don't even know what a Thai massage is.
Me neither.
We'll see. Good luck. Hello, good morning. We are on day number 5. I believe it's 5. We arrived in Chiang Mai yesterday night, and we are now walking around a bit, and at 2 p.m. we have booked a free walking tour of the old Chiang Mai city center. So very much looking forward to that and learning a bit more about the history of this place.
In century 1296, 727 years ago, he built whole city.
So we just finished our walking tour. It was really nice. We learned a lot about the Buddhist religion, a bit about the history of the city, and after 3 hours of walking we were super hungry. We just sat down at this Mexican restaurant, and honestly it looks amazing. I have pork chorizo enchiladas. We have cheese quesadilla, a pork chorizo taco, fresh pineapple juice, and some lemonade. Enjoy! Hello, good morning. We are on day number 6. I don't know, not sure which day we are now, but we are Saturday and we are going to rent a scooter and do the Samweng Loop. Well, it's approximately 100 kilometers and it goes across the mountain close to Chiang Mai. And it's gonna be really nice just to see a bit of nature, see a bit of things outside of the city. We're now at the Nong Hoi Royal Project Vegetable Development Center, and this is a restaurant slash cafe that actually cultivates their own vegetables and then makes the dishes with these vegetables. And their signature dish is the Royal Project mixed salad. This looks amazing, and it's all freshly picked from the garden. Hello, it is day number 7. It's Sunday today. So we arrived in Thailand actually exactly a week ago, and we decided to keep the scooters for another additional day and explore a bit more the mountain area. We're here at another temple, and actually, fun fact, we have been caught by the police because we don't have an international driving license. So just for your information, we paid a fine of 500 bahts, which is like 13-14 euros, around that amount. So if you're planning a trip to Thailand and you want to rent a scooter, if possible, get your international driving license, and otherwise, yeah, it might even be cheaper actually to pay the fee. So it's really up to you to decide what you'd like to do. So according to our tour guide in Chiang Mai, there are different forms of Buddha depending on the day. This one here is the talking Buddha, so he talks to the people. Then we have this one here, where you have an elephant and a monkey that donate or give something to the Buddha. This one is for Wednesday night. Basically every day of the week has its own Buddha, except Wednesday has 2. So there's one for Wednesday morning and one for Wednesday night. So as our final lunch in Chiang Mai, we decided to go to an authentic Indian restaurant. Fresh coconut milk is really amazing, and it's very healthy, apparently. In Sukhothai tonight after a 2-hour flight from Chiang Mai, and we got some dinner, or we're getting some dinner here at this place. It's called Craft Bistro. We found it on Google because it's pretty well rated, and actually, I mean, we haven't had the food yet, but the experience is already really nice because we arrived here and the owner was actually sitting where I'm sitting right now, and we asked if there's still some food, and he was like, yeah, sure, and then he got up and let us sit down, super nice, and we ordered the food, and to our surprise now he's actually cooking the food himself, which is awesome. Hello, good morning. This is day number 8, I believe. I don't know. Anyways, we are on Koh Phangan, and actually by coincidence, some of my best friends are in Koh Phangan at the same time as we are. And we've been to the Jungle Experience party yesterday.
Is the plan. Imagine floating weightless, like a satellite in the black sky. I dream about things way beyond this atmosphere.
Yeah, I think it was way better than we expected, first of all.
Party was really good. We liked it.
I think it was honestly a good party. It's very expensive, very, very expensive, but it feels like a little festival, mini festival type of party.
This morning we're getting ourselves a nice little breakfast at this cafe. Hello there, good morning on day number, I don't know what number it is, but we arrived in Koh Samui yesterday evening and we are now in this insanely stunning villa. Because the benefit is that in Thailand prices are much lower than what we're used to in Europe, especially in Ireland where we live. And for the price that we paid here per night, we would never ever be able to get something of this quality in Ireland. So we decided to treat ourselves for the last 3 days of our holidays. Hello, good evening. On our last day in Thailand, last night actually, which should have not been our last night. Instead of departing tomorrow evening from Bangkok, we actually should have already been in the air for the past 2 hours. So that's lovely. We realized it while eating our dinner. Yeah, now we're back in our villa, kind of trying to find a potential solution to this, either booking a new flight or changing our flight. Yeah, so what did we learn from this? Check your flight dates properly before you leave. Oh, and another fun fact about Thailand is that you can get really, really good toasty sandwiches for little money at 7-Eleven. Here I have a ham cheese croissant toasty and there's a sausage cheese croissant toasty. It's the second one I got, so yeah, really recommend it. They cost, I don't know, less than €1 I think, so it's pretty worth it.